I know what the fuck going on. Ring the alarm. Triller too legit in the motherfucking building. And this is the Keeping It Real with Trill. Before we jump in anything, I gotta let y'all know that this episode is sponsored by EMF. Visit us at the EMF store on 5825 West Gulf Bank, right on Antoine. Y'all know what's going on. EMF gonna put you there. Come visit my boy Smackwater Spot. Hey, also, BEtr Picks is the betting app for sports booking. There's not an app in the market better. They pay the best odds, 100 times your money, up to 100 times your money. If you use the promo code TOOLEGIT when you download the app, you will get $50 to start with. Now, let's jump into it.
Hit me.
They gonna say I'm hating. This is what they're gonna say. But I gotta keep it real. This is what I'm known for. Keeping it real. You know, the TV show. So listen. Is there a curse on Houston? Is there something in Houston to why our artists cannot make it to a certain level? Is there a reason why our artists don't make it past 45? A lot of people are going to say that I'm hating, but is it hate when I'm keeping it real? Now, the artist that we have today on the chopping block is OTB Fastlane. Let's give it up for Fastlane. I would like to start off this segment by saying I'm not a hater. I'm just a truth teller. So Fastlane right now is piggybacking off the success of one of his greatest singles that he's ever dropped, and that is Crank. It is basically the theme, the anthem song, the anthem for the Houston Texans this year. It is the anthem for the streets of Houston. It's one of my favorite songs. I've probably given him
Be a heavyweight fight.
3,500 streams of that song since it's come out. No hate, no shade. I'm a peak big time. Now, what I must say is Fastlane doing it wrong? Is there a curse in this city? What is it to why OTB Fastlane cannot make it to a certain level? I want to clear up everything for people outside of the city, because a lot of people blame a certain person as to why artists in this city can't go nowhere. And I believe a lot of people know exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of people blame Jay Prince, the OG, the old man, for people that cannot blow out this city. They say he's like a Debo, Suge Knight type guy. And I want to clear things up because I personally know people in that camp. I was raised with people's sons and things like that. I want to tell people that Jay Prince ain't holding nothing back out here. Jay Prince don't got his foot on nobody's neck out here. People can get to where they want to get to, but a lot of people want to blame Jay Prince. Jay Prince actually, before I even go into that, not only does Jay Prince jump behind a lot of people and show silent success, Jay Prince, I've talked to a lot of people like D Flowers. I know Mike Prince, I've talked to a lot of people and have tried to I've even talked to Exotic Diamond P, Cena. Nobody can say nothing bad about Jay Prince. So all the rumors of him Debo taking shit, they can't be confirmed. So it's not Jay Prince as to why this city can't get nowhere. Because whenever it's a problem, Jay Prince gets called. Jay Prince comes through and he puts the law down, and he gives people what they're looking for, what they ask for. He makes it happen, and he don't be taking a dime. He be doing it on the G. Some people even owe Jay Prince money. Now, back to Fastlane. Fastlane body of work cannot be messed with. It's an open debate in the streets who's a better rapper and who can produce an album faster, Lil Jeremy or Fastlane. Fastlane makes albums. Now, Jeremy is more of a mixtape rapper in my eyes. Fastlane has the juice right now, has the lane to do Fastlane. Lane, get it? Fingers back, shaking. Anyway, Fastlane has the potential to be a big rapper. He has the potential to be bigger than Lil Flip, bigger than Paul Wall, bigger than Scarface, bigger than Zero. He has that potential. But the reason why Fastlane can't make it past a certain era is because Fastlane continues to stay within the Houston city limits. Fastlane refuses to go do shows outside of out of town. Chameleon and Paul Wall used to hit the road. Slim Thug used to hate the road. He used to hit the road and go do shows and got known nationwide. There is no difference between OTB Fastlane and Lil Baby. The only difference between Lil Baby and Fastlane, because Fastlane came out before Lil Baby, the only difference is the major backing. Lil Baby was backed by majors and then got signed to a deal. Fastlane cannot get this lane. He's had a deal, a 7-figure deal. He had a lane, but would not push it. The features that he put on his album were mid-level features, right? Fastlane now, it's very hard in hip-hop to come with more than one hit single. We know Fastlane has had a hit song at least 7 summers in a row. Damn near 8. Starting with Dog Ass, ending with Crank. This man continues to write hit after hit. This means that even if he can't make it rapping with his own raps, the record labels can pay this man millions to write hit songs for other artists. But why won't Fastlane make it? We see that he puts the body of work into it. I continuously see him post on his page of him rapping. Here it is again. This is Fastlane. Fastlane's downfall is his self. Fastlane downfall is himself and the people that surround him. Instead of making him get the fuck on the road, there's no difference between OTB Fastlane and Big Boogie. There's no difference. From what I heard, I don't know if it's true because I don't really be talking about niggas like that for real. Like y'all don't think I do. From what I heard, Yo Gotti wanted to sign Fastlane at one time. Now I'm not sure if Fastlane turned that deal down or if I heard, not sure if I heard Carl Crawford spoke up and said something and Yo Gotti fell back. I don't know what it is, but I know that if that was true, OTB Fastlane, it would not be a Montana 700 or the other guy, a Zillionaire Doe, whatever his name is. It wouldn't be these guys because Fastlane would have outshined those people. He wouldn't have been willing to invest in other artists because he would have invested money into Fastlane. But I believe Fastlane is in Fastlane's way because here it is. Bro just did an epic concert and I watched it. Every single bit of it on the phone. I watched it. Epic. House was packed wall to wall. Every D-boy in the city was in that joint. Everybody of importance was in that motherfucking house. Now do the same in Shreveport. Go do the same thing in Baton Rouge. Go do the same thing in New Orleans. Go do the same thing in Jackson. Go do the same thing in Biloxi, Mississippi. Go do the same thing in Atlanta. Go do the same thing in Fort Lauderdale. Same thing in Miami. Same thing in Arkansas. Run your bag up. Run your bag up. Fastlane is in Fastlane's way. He's back dropping another mixtape. By the way, I'm not a hater. Crank is one of my favorite songs to ever. I love it. I'm cranking all up in it, bitch. I'm not a hater. But Candy Paint 2 was a dud. Nobody's going to speak the real. I'm going to speak the real. Candy Paint 2 was a dud. And also the CD cover was so mediocre, it just doesn't catch us. No, it did. Hey, women lie, men lie, but numbers don't. Run the numbers on Candy Paint 2. Did it chart? Did it chart? Candy Paint 2 was a dub. There might have been 1 or 2 smackers on that whole CD. I love Fastlane music. He is the soul of the trenches. for shit show. But he was missing some bangers on that. Now he's dropping another mixtape in the city. You're selling mixtapes to the people that just went to your concert. Fam, let the world know who you are. Fastlane is in Fastlane's way. The finger has now turned into a hand and it's shaking. Y'all are going to say that I'm hating, but I'm not. I'm keeping it real. Fastlane might be one of the best rappers in the city. These are facts. Sauce Walker got on stage. Shout out my man Sauce Walker. Sauce Walker did his hit song. He did not move the crowd like Fastlane did. Everybody got on that joint. Lil Jeremy be freestyling. Got some hard hits, but they did not move like they moved for Fastlane. Fastlane is in Fastlane's way. It's a curse on Houston. Houston rappers don't want to leave Houston. Sauce Walker gets on that plane and go gets that bag. He picks that check up and comes back. These Texas rappers want to do Texas numbers. That's why they never leave. There's not a curse on Lil Keke. Keke's a goddamn me good rapper. But Lil Keke won't leave the city. Slim Thug has got complacent. Propane has got complacent. They stay within the city. They're happy with that money. But the little money that these dudes down here is having is nothing compared to New York artists. New York underground artists got 500,000 to $1 million having that money. LBL get 500,000 a mixtape on Empire. He dropped 3 mixtapes a year. That's 1.5. Stop playing. Fastlane is in Fastlane's way. Fastlane allegedly just turned down a deal for $250 before I went back to the feds. Fastlane's in Fastlane's way. It's not about the money. It's about getting back in the game. Getting that major backing for you so you can get major radio play. So you can be worldwide. Crank should have been worldwide. Crank ain't made it past I-405. Yeah, I've seen your sound scan and all that. Your sound exchange. And I see college radios here and there has been picking up. But Fastlane is in Fastlane's way because Crank is a national bestseller. Crank is definitely better than what Big Boogie put out last year. Crank is definitely better than anything Zillionaire Doe or Montana 700 didn't put out. I'm just saying. Dog ass. It's hot. Cooler than a man. Get your partner off the ground. Hits. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hits. You got 7 to 8 hits and more than that. Legendary. You got more than that. Tidwell. 1 block, 1 street. In another nigga neighborhood still repping 1 deep. The world is bigger than Tidwell. It's time to get out there. It's time to get the fuck out of H-Town. Put on for us so we don't look stupid no more. Y'all won't let the other young niggas come in. We got money, DW. We all know what money DW is. We got money, DW coming, and we got Lil Finito coming. We got a couple of young people coming. But we need Fastlane to go nationwide. Fastlane, you got to do it. And I'm keeping it real with TRILL. There ain't a curse in Houston. Stop blaming Jay Prince. Stop blaming Mob Ties. Stop blaming Rap-A-Lot. Stop blaming 1501. The curse in H-Town is because these rappers won't get the fuck out of here and put that work in. Hey, y'all know who it is, man. The one y'all love to hate. That nigga. Mr. West nigga. Cut it.
Hit me.